Hello, Dwayne. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you.
My first question is about superheroes. Why do you think we need superheroes today? Superheroes in movies, superheroes in life. Why do we need superheroes today?
Well, I think we always need superheroes. Today, yesterday, I think tomorrow. I think there's always something pretty cool and unique that people can, like me, we all can live vicariously through these superheroes who have these superpowers that maybe speak to our liking, and maybe they speak to a dream or fantasy we had growing up of being able to fly or being able to strike somebody down who we didn't like with lightning, like Black Adam. So I think that's the fun part about storytelling and superheroes, but also supervillains. When I was growing up, I loved the supervillains too as well, which speaks to my love for Black Adam. So I love the superhero genre. I love that it continues to evolve. I love that it continues to get better, not only I think in terms of storytelling, but also the visual effects, and it's the beauty and the anchor of movie making.
And why did you say yes to this particular role? Because you have a great amount of power in terms of influence. You are very influential. You can make a movie possible by saying yes.
Yes.
Why did you say yes to this one?
Because I really deeply believed in Black Adam, and I did believe that if we made the movie correctly, and if we told the correct story of introducing this character, then I did feel that there was a lot of people around the world, big people and little kids too as well, adults and little kids who may see themselves in Black Adam. And if not, if they don't see themselves in Black Adam, that they would see themselves in the other characters, the JSA, who we introduced. So I felt like Black Adam had real global potential for people to enjoy. And I also felt like the timing of this, as we go into our second decade of superhero movie making, the timing was good for a character like this who his moral compass was a little bit in the gray at times, and he has a philosophy that people may disagree with, like Clint Eastwood, like some of the Clint Eastwood characters who we pay homage to in the movie. So there were a lot of reasons why I felt like why I wanted to play Black Adam. The biggest reason why Black Adam was so important to me is because when I was a little boy, I looked at Black Adam and I did feel like, oh, I could be him one day. He had brown skin, and he was intense, and he looked cool. He did some really cool things in the comics. But also, I was a DC fan growing up as a little boy. So in the States, we had this cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon called The Super Friends, all DC characters. There was no one of color in the DC world back then, just like now, until Black Adam and until the Justice Society, where, you know, the Justice Society, we wanted the Justice Society to reflect a little bit, if not most of the world in terms of different colors and different genders, and we wanted the JSA to reflect the world.
And do you feel the responsibility I mentioned before, that responsibility consisting in your choices can help other people navigate their lives or making the right choices? Do you feel that?
In what way?
In the way of how and why you choose the projects you're in. I mean, do you feel that you can help movies be made?
Oh, I see what you're asking. Yes. So I am aware that when I say yes to a movie and I partner up with a studio, for example, like Warner Brothers and with Black Adam, not only does it create a lot of jobs for people over an extended period of time so they could take care of their family, but also it creates opportunities for actors to step into these roles that are already considered iconic coming out of the comic book world and the comic book lore. That's pretty cool, man, as actors. Now, I'm not saying that a Pierce Brosnan needed this because he's already an icon. But it does create opportunities for other actors, myself included, to stand a character on its feet that has no other reference before, no other actors. And that in itself, I think, is really rare, right? Because if you think about Batman and Superman and these other characters where there have been multiple actors, Joker playing these characters, with these characters, Black Adam and the JSA, there's no reference. So that's another cool opportunity too as well.